Hey everyone, welcome back. This video is going to be a plan with me for the week of March 4th through March 10th, 2024. Before we put anything on this week's pages, I want to take a really quick flip back to the previous week because I have a couple more updates that I forgot to put in there when I updated it last. So this is my last week's after the pen, and what I wanted to put in here is that on Wednesday, February 23rd, in the afternoon, I had to go to the collision center to pick up my car. And I went there after my last client that I had at 1 o'clock. So I think I got there around 3. And I picked up my Jeep. My car had been at the collision center for 3 weeks. It felt longer than that though, but it was there for 3 weeks because back in January, I think mid-January, someone hit my car, so it had to get repaired. It was some pretty bad damage. I took it into the collision center on the 5th of February, and I drove a rental car for 3 weeks. And the rental car they gave me was a Jeep. It was a dark gray Jeep Compass, which is interesting because my Jeep that I that had gotten hit, that was getting fixed, was a Jeep Compass as well, but a 2018. I don't know what year this rental Jeep was, but it was certainly a newer Jeep. It was newer than 2018. And I didn't like it. I love my car. And my previous car was also a Jeep, so I love Jeeps. But this Jeep Compass that they gave me for my rental, it was smaller. It was not 4x4. It had smaller tires on it, so I felt lower to the ground. I didn't feel like I was driving an SUV. I felt like I was driving a regular sized car. And I don't feel that way in my Jeep. But my Jeep Compass feels like I'm in an SUV when I'm driving. It's not as big. It's smaller than a Jeep Cherokee, but it's still bigger than the Jeep Compass they gave me from the rental place. So happy to have my Jeep back, and he looks beautiful, and I missed him. I missed him a lot. So let's get started. So for this week, I'm going to start off with labeling my client sessions. I'm using, like I did last time, washi tape stickers. Still, like, again, this is just temporary until I find something better to use. So yeah, we'll see. I started noticing when I used these last week, I noticed that they were coming up, they were peeling up on the edges, and I don't know if that was because of the low quality paper or if it's just something washi tape does when you use like small sections of it, because the parts that were peeling up were for example, let me put this down for Monday. I have a 10 o'clock client, so where I rip it here, where I have that raw edge there to the washi tape, that's where it tends to come up. It doesn't really peel off the other end, or it definitely not as much as the raw end, so not a big fan of that, but we'll see. I need to find something better than washi tape anyway. So I have a client 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday. I have a client on Tuesday at 4 p.m. I have a client Wednesday at 12. And I need more. I don't know why my voice sounds a little raspy. Not sure why. I'm not sick or anything. I'm gonna have to use this washi sticker, even though it's a slightly different green color and it's thicker. Okay. So on Wednesday I have a 12 and a 1 p.m. client. I have a 10 a.m. Thursday morning and a 12:30 Thursday afternoon. I think I just ran out. I just ran out of green washi tape stickers. I have a lunch date with my dad on Wednesday afternoon. Well, like it's more of a dinner, I guess. Oh no, that's yellow. I like to use orange for my personal appointments and yellow for meetings, work or school meetings, whatever. This is kind of a peachy orange. So I have a late lunch, early dinner with my dad just over his house. I'll probably be there a few hours to just hang out. And I have my own personal therapy on Friday afternoon at 12. So I'm using pink for that. And I think that's it. More clients will end up showing up on my schedule as the week progresses, and I will do just like I did last week. I'm going to do a midweek check-in and then a end of week check-in and do show you all a after the pen type deal. Oh, I have supervision. I can use an old supervision sticker I used from last week that I didn't use from last week. At 1 o'clock on Friday. That will be a recurring Friday afternoon at 1 appointment every single week. And I want to label. I want to put, last week I put to do stickers throughout the week wherever I had some blank spaces. I want to do something different this week. I want to put them at the tops. Last week, these top sections I decorated with a pretty sticker and then wrote that day's weather or high temp. And I liked doing that. That was fun because we're having milder temperatures than expected for this time of year. So I enjoyed acknowledging that and like emphasizing that on my planner. So I might still do that. And maybe instead of up here, I'll just write them in these spots there. So I might still do that. A couple big events for the week. One big event is my birthday. I have my birthday this week on Tuesday. Tuesday, March 5th. And one of my best friends shares my birthday. We have the same birthday. We met in high school, I think ninth grade. And we met because we were both in the same German class we both took 4 years of German in high school. Me and my both of my best friends did, actually. And we became good friends like fairly quickly. And we were friends for a little while before we learned that we had the same birthday. And when we found out, it just made being friends even cooler, you know? We're both Pisces, and she hasn't lived locally for several years. Oh, I haven't either. But now I've moved back to my hometown about 9 months ago, and I'm again living locally to my other best friend, my best friend with whom I meet for lunch and dinner sometimes. But she lives like maybe 2 hours away, and she moved away maybe 8 years ago, and we haven't seen each other very much over the years. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad because we've been friends since we were 14, and we went from seeing each other all the time to not at all. So I am going to reach out to her today, and I'm going to ask what she's doing and do something for our birthday. If not on the day of our birthday, any time during our work week or our birthday week or even our birthday month. I like celebrating my birthday all month long. So hopefully we get to see each other. That would be great. Another important event for the week is daylight savings. It's exciting because it's another sign. It's another milestone event that we have, signaling that winter is coming to an end and spring is coming around the corner. So I'm happy. I'm very happy to acknowledge daylight savings time. I'll write it in that box. This is lunch with Dad. This is my personal therapy. You know what else I want to do? So I want to label my paydays. So I got paid last Friday, so I can put a little sticker to remind me of that. And then I get paid every 2 weeks from that job. But what I'm thinking is, because I get paid bi-weekly from them, I want to pay myself on the weeks that I don't get paid from them, so that it can feel like I'm getting paid weekly instead of bi-weekly. So I am going to set it up so that I pay myself on a bi-weekly basis on the weeks that I don't get paid from my other job. So I think that is a really good way to do that. So I think that's everything. Those are all the events that are happening that I know of are happening right now as of today. So I will come back and check in midweek and put some more stuff down. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.